Hello, my name is Rita and I am from Indonesia. I am a part of Indonesian Commission Accreditation course and I'm proudly sharing to you about our experience to go to Brisbane for the International Conference ISQua. So let me tell you about the conference and I will share about the conference with my PowerPoint. This is the event Brisbane, Australia in the October 17th and until 20th October. This is the brochure. And then why we from the cars get involved to that conference because we need an experience, spectacular experience that there are 70 countries with three major social events with much delegates and much presentations that all of them are very important with posters and over then very much experts and direct access, and so we want to get involved. Before we go there, about a year before, we studied, we learned about the theme of the ISQua conference about designing for the future, community, resilience, and sustainability. And then we from the cars try again to make some researches and make the papers, and we go find what is the tracks, and then the track is co-production with service users and e-health data and innovation, and then there are external evaluations and about global healthcare emergencies, patient safety and quality improvement, and then about primary and community and integrated care. And then we know there are quality and safety in resource challenge setting, and then workforce policy and governance, and about WHO briefings. And then we go to the little discussion, focus group discussion, who will take a part of the posters and the discussion and the papers. We try to search in our library, CARS library, about accreditation and external evaluation systems and how to our country, Indonesia, learning with transitional and development about this pandemic, and then how education and research, and then comparative effectiveness in health information technology and health technology assessment. That we know that in Indonesia there's digital transformation in healthcare, and then how governance, leadership, and health policy in our country, integrated care and patient-centered care. What are there? There are some lectures, awards, culture, and dinner in there, and 3 up in the main hall. So many discussion in the rooms, lightning talk in the 3rd hall, and then some posters about digital productions, and then so many games, education games, sharing experience from the expert, and then community cafe, podcast, and visit TRI. change for us in the next conference is about communication, that we know that English is not our daily language, and we must try speech, how articulation, fluency, and voice, and the language, receptive language, and expressive language that we must study harder. We know that there are so many benefits, but the relationship and community building is what we want, and then knowledge and skill sharing can better can make us better, and then motivation and commitment. So there are researches, technologies, and innovation. What is we find there is there in the morning session there are introduction about a community, and then there are theories, and the theories is about researchers, WH briefing, and then we can practice the theories about health facilities, accreditation countries, and health ministers, and etc. And then we try to make some projects with individual and families, group condition, health facility, and community base. For the professional, there are opportunities. Become member of ISQua. We can try to publish and study about journalistic. There are so many future for the business, and the scholarships and networks. Our values for the future is we can respect for human environments, make better organization culture system, and responsibility commitment for better world, especially in healthcare world, and perseverance and planning, and our loyalty for the quality improvement, I think will be better, and how to become more trust, relationship, and collaboration, interprofessional collaboration. Actually, our goals in CARS to involve the conference is one to become a part in the vote concerns about accreditation, and about the safety, patient safety, and quality improvement in healthcare, and then achieve academic skill and research better. And then we want to build important relationships and networks around the world, and promote better moral and spiritual values uh, about better improvement, quality improvement, and patient safety. And what sets us apart from Indonesia? How is the implementation? Because we are in Indonesia, have diversity languages, cultures, and literacies for our people, and demographics and geography, our climates, and regulation for the governments, and then local governance, and there are more sizes, type, classification, and hospital conditions in Indonesia. And now let's see together about the what happens that day, that 3 days, I think. Uh, for the first time, we need to know about the application about ISQua, application ISQua in our handphone. There are about schedule, speakers, and then the attendance, and we can find social feeds, and then we can selfie to make our social media about that events. The topic about accreditation in 2030 is very nice. That the speakers is Wendy Clean, Carson Angels, and Jack Stewards. And this is in my Instagram. Sorry, this event for my friends, Dr. Nuki, in the session of light, lightning talk in the first day of that conference. Dr. Nuki tells us about how the pandemic impacts for the quality, quality and patient safety in the hospital, and about the accreditation, the accreditation, the effect is the standards of accreditation is decreased, and uh, our feedback culture um, must be shared in our social media. We share about the intent, the why, and the content, the what. This is my time in the lightning talk. I'm that I talk about co-production, that research with my friends, a nurse Adi Sumarsono, and my economic lecturer, Mr. Muhammad Nasir. Uh, you can find it at my Instagram, Dr. Prita Mulyarini SPOKK. And the co-production said that the hermeneutic, hermeneutic models from to this research, we try to collect more data, more information about the co-production, how in Indonesian people we're planning, and we uh, implementation the planning from the doctor, nurse, midwife, and the manager of uh, and the cost of the healthcare and health service. And then we know that more Indonesian people like hospital that are more humanist. The humanist is better choices from more people in Indonesia than technical skill and knowledge. And modern hospital is worse than a humanist hospital. We can find about project-based learning that there are presentation and feedback, and then we give a problem to be solved, and there are our ideas and brainstorming, prior knowledge to guide us, and then inquiry and investigation, this presentation and feedback. So the session is about team building, and then games and discussion. This is about in the main hall, great hall session. There are ceremonies, awards, cultures. We have a briefing and important issues, and then we make a commitment. And the last of the conference, after we get the motivation session, and always we do selfie and share and social media, and um, we we know that all the sessions is very important for us in the Great Hall sessions, and that's theories, and then we try to learn more with the little session in the discussion room. This is the example from for discussion room. There are 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and there are so many discussion, sharing experience, and also we share in our social media in uh, ISQua social media in the application. So that's a very interesting and make us very happy with that moment to selfie and then writing feedback and write our thought to share to our friends in Indonesia. This is Anna.
Hello there, my name is Anna Edwards.
She
I'm one of the
has
Honourable
a
Advisors
very
on
good
Health and
communication
Social Care for
skills
the ISQua Board.
and
I have had
give
credit
us
since for
about
25
the
years,
knowledge
and
and
in that
skill
time I've
about
had multiple major
patient-centered care.
surgeries
And
and many,
we
many
can
interactions with our health system.
study about a case
My
study.
health journey motivated me to leave my career as a criminal barrister in 2012 to work in health and social care, initially for the Health and Social Care Regulator, and more latterly for our
It's
wonderful
very
National Health Service
interesting
here in England.
sessions.
I'm delighted to be presenting on the topic of COVID and quality and health outcomes through a co-production lens at ISQua's 38th International Conference this year in Brisbane. This session will give unique insights on how it felt to live through the pandemic with a long-term condition, and also some of the really great initiatives that have come out of it. I look forward to seeing you all in sunny Australia later this year.
So I like it so much, this session. And in the right is pictures about group discussion and then community cafe. Uh, we share experience and talk together with relaxed moment. And the environment is very nice. We can sharing together, uh, changing our name cards, etc. And also we can find an event of literacy visits to the translational research, RTI, and another as we in group discussion, the role play. I become a patient, and my friend become a doctor, and that's a very nice event. And besides that, we can find scholarships, and other courses that we can building our knowledge, building our potencies. Example from the University of Tasmania. Okay, friends, together, CAS team uh, that in a ISQua team want to make better future and better papers and researches about co-production, co-creation, and co-generation, and we will uh, study again about health workforce 20 and 30 as a global strategy on human resources for health. And we want to go to Republic of Korea next year in August. Okay, thank you for your attention, and that's my sharing experience to you.